Hey guys, and welcome to the first video of archaeology I will be making, covering the basics and my first look and first opinion about archaeology. So when you're ready, grab your cup of tea, sit back, relax and enjoy. Now, first of all, when I was playing this, it was just on release and everyone had a hard time logging in, and when we logged in there were lots of freezes, lag, animations didn't work, items didn't show up in the inventory, so please excuse the video if anything is missing. A lot of things were kind of broken on release, but as I got along it got better and better. Now the tutorial should teach you the basics of archaeology, but if you skip through it partly just like me, you'll find yourself getting a slight bit confused. So simply complete the tutorial and follow the arrows on your screen, and once you've completed the tutorial you can watch this video again. But for the people that want to know what they're doing and they've already skipped the tutorial, let's quickly go over how I went from level 1 to level 30 in just a couple of hours. And I'll explain everything you need to know and what I found along the way, thanks to people helping me out during the stream chat or me finding it out by myself. But mostly people in the stream chat helping me out. After completing the tutorial, you'll be sent to the level 5 Carried at dig site. After going here, talk to Dr. Nabanik. Afterwards, basically what it comes down to is you leveling by excavating the area in the middle of the dig site. By doing this, you will gather certain materials. These materials are used to restore artifacts you find. Artifacts are found whenever your bar reaches a full blue bar. At that point, you will get a random artifact you can get from that area in your inventory. While doing this, you also find a type of soil depending on the tier of area you're excavating in. You can actually screen this soil at the main dig site for even more materials, kind of like disassembling items for components with invention. Except this time it's collecting soil which you can actually store in your archaeological soil box, which you can use while excavating if you put it on your action bar and press the hotkey to put the soil in the soil box, and you just keep on excavating without any interruptions. Just a little tip. If you quickly want to get back to the main area, right click your archaeology journal and choose teleport. This will send you back to the main dig site area where you can easily screen your soil. Speaking of teleporting to dig sites easily, you can click on the map on the table inside the dig site guild and teleport to any single dig site once you've unlocked it. Anyways, back to the artifact. Once your blue bar fills up, you find an artifact. This artifact is damaged and can be repaired with the right materials. You can inspect it by clicking on the item in your inventory to check which materials you need. You can then go to your archaeologist's workbench and repair it for a hefty chunk of archaeology XP. You can then hand in these relics for chronotes, the currency of archaeology, by going to the NPC outside of the main building called Velusia, right-clicking her and choosing Archaeology Collection. Now, some of these artifacts are handed in at different NPCs, and you can check all of these NPCs by right-clicking the notice board and clicking on Collector Information and looking at which artifacts each NPC wants. Anyways, to get to the next area, the level 17 area, click on the wall. This is a wall that hides the next area. You will then get a message and trail towards the Dr. Nabanik NPC. Go talk to him to get an item called a Centurion Seal. This item is damaged and must be repaired using the items you find at this dig site. It will require 6 3rd Age iron and 7 Zarassian insignias, all found at the same locations you had to excavate at for your first artifact. Also, you have to excavate this entire debris, and after you've done that, you can go through the passage after you have repaired the Centurion Seal, much like repairing an artifact, by using those materials. I hope that makes sense. Anyways, in this area, you want to excavate for, again, materials and artifacts to level up your archaeology. And you can find different artifacts and different materials depending on which area you excavate at. Now you can easily find out what artifacts and materials you get by excavating a certain area by right clicking the area and choosing survey. This way you actually check what materials you get and artifacts, and you can see them in the chat box that pops up. Also, when training actively, be sure to focus on the archaeology excavation site that has a time sprite on it. the little glowing ball thingy, which moves around every 15 seconds or so. I have no clue how long it stays around, but this is like mining rock opportunities, and basically when you're focusing on the area, you get more accuracy and you get more experience, and you have a chance of getting more materials, and it basically increases your archaeology progression. That's what it comes down to. Now down here you find two things of importance. You find pages from the custodian's log, where you need either 2 to 4, which is what I've heard from other players. I just got all 4. I don't know if you need 4 or specific pages, but you need these to get the dial to fix the prison door so that you can put in the code to open it up to get to the level 47 area inside. And you also get pylon batteries, which you can use to charge the anchors on the side of the walls for an experience chunk apparently if you put in 10, or charge up the pylon in the middle, which is a community event which does something I do not yet know because it's like 5% at the moment. No idea what it does, but you can charge it up using those pylon batteries. Anyways, once you have the pages, talk to Liam, the NPC in front of the prison door. He will give you a dial. Click on the right side of the door to fix the dial, and then use the code by tapping on the colors in the order of shadow, blood, smoke, ice. So purple, red, green, blue to unlock the door. Anyways, this is an archaeology site for level 47, so you don't really need this right now. Teleport back to the Archaeology Guild by using your Archaeology Journal. Unless you're not level 20 yet. Once you're here, buy a steel mattock from the shop and add it to your tool belt if you're level 20 Archaeology. Then go ahead and click on the map in the Archaeology Guild and teleport to the Infernal Source dig site. Once here, you have to talk to the NPC outside before you can enter the area. There's also a banking area here and a place to store your materials. Once you're inside, search every single chest in the area to get some things and crests. You'll need these to unlock the next area. Okay, to put it simply, you're going to be training here until you're level 28 and almost level 29. The way you unlock the next area is by putting all 4 crests in the fireplace. You find one complete crest which is not damaged, which you can put in straight away. You get another that is damaged and you have to repair with materials you find inside the excavation areas and sites, and another you have to obtain from the areas nearby the fireplace once you have the required level, which you also have to repair. Once you've repaired or gotten yourself all of these crests, you can insert them in the fireplace and unlock the next area. Inside this area there are a bunch of bookshelves which you want to search for books and letters which when you read them give you archaeology experience, and that should bring you up to level 29, which means you're able to train in this area you see on screen now, which is the area I ended my stream at, and then I decided to start making this video while AFKing there. And this should be the area you'll be training at till around level 36 or so. Anyways, archaeology is interesting. It's fresh, it's new, there's a lot of new content to be discovered, and I am just touching the tip of the iceberg here. Sure, the core gameplay is obvious. You excavate for materials and artifacts which are broken, you repair these artifacts for experience, and you get relics here and there, whenever, which you can activate with chrono notes and such to give you boosts anywhere in Gielinor. There's a lot more things that I have not discovered yet. I've only played for around 4.5 hours so far. I plan to stream more of it, so if you're interested in that, check out my Twitch, linked in the description below, and make more YouTube videos, and eventually a guide on in the future as well. So my initial impression of this skill is it's very nice and interesting, but I feel that at the high levels, this skill could become quite stale and repetitive, but I have yet to discover the higher level dig sites and go past those weird barriers I've seen and the little niche or little hidden areas they have. There's a lot of things that I don't know yet, but I can give my opinion as of right now, even though it's just a first day release day impression. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, please leave a like down below and maybe even consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.